Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode on the Crittercraft server. It is episode number 10, and we are starting off today's episode with my base plan. Actually, first I have an announcement, which is, well, I have been away for a while, and I'm just decided to take a break, so I'm sorry there was no content, but I should be back permanently now, especially with the things that I can't mention, the viral happenings in the world at the moment. I am able to stay at home and record lots of videos in this coming month, so I should be on the server quite a bit. But in the time that I was having a break, I wasn't on the server too much, but when I was on, as you can see by the top right of my corner, I got a beacon. I went and wait, what? Why do I go backwards? Watch. Whoa, I go backwards. You like fall backwards. It's like trustful, and then you go forward again. That's a strange thing. But I've got a beacon now, and I've been busy mining out that area over there. Haven't finished it because I haven't gotten around to this. Isn't my efficiency 5 pickaxe. But what I want to focus on today is base plans. So, for the bank, I decided that it's going to be white, and therefore I got a whole bunch of quartz. There's a little bit more in the chest there. But let me just show you what the design is looking like. And for that, I'm going to need my creative test world. Okay, so this is my plan for my bank. It's simple-ish, not overly complex. And this is all I'm going to do. Okay. But yeah, so this is all ready for me to build on the Crittercraft server. So now I decided, with a full command, that's why this is weird, to replace all of the main sections with white concrete because it's much easier to obtain than quartz. And so kind of what I'm going to be doing in a short bit is just the quartz bit. So this is basically it, and then I have to go out and get a whole bunch of gravel and sand to finish the rest of the stuff. But otherwise, this is ready to go. So I'm going to go over to the Crittercraft server and start building this thing in the form of, you guessed it, a third-person time-lapse. Now, before I do that, it's just a huge thank you to Stevonic because as you may or may not know, my second account isn't working, so I can't record time-lapse chats. So, third-person time-lapses. So, thanks to him for letting me use his account. He's the best. You should go sub to Stevonic Plays. But anyway, let's get on with the time-lapse right about now. It was at this point in time that I remembered I needed smooth quartz. So, I also need to craft some quartz pillars. How do you craft those? Okay, that's simple enough. We're going to need lots of these. We're also going to need lots of this. So, let's go ham. Okay, so we got a stack of quartz pillars. How much more quartz do I have? Not too much. Okay, so most of this is going to be roof. A short bit of crafting later. Okay, so that we've got, oof, this is not great, but all we really need is stairs and slabs, so should be okay. But we can craft these into quartz pillars. We're going to need lots of quartz pillars for this thing. And then we smelt the rest and then craft the rest into slabs for now. Okay, that works. So let's get back to business. Let me go smelt these things and then continue with the time lapse. Okay, that is finally done. Really do like the aesthetic of it. I kind of like the open look. I know I'm gonna add concrete into the middle. I really like it so far. So, I never want to see another nether quartz ore ever in my life ever again. Although I inevitably will. But I'm really liking it so far. But next up is the long and grindy task of getting gravel and sand, and I've got bone meal. So now let's do a time lapse. It'll be much easier of a resource for me to get, of me getting some gravel and sand. So here we go. Okay, so I've got approximately just 2/3 of a shulker box full of sand, and I'm ready to go and get the gravel. But before I do, this is an amazing thing, because I have gotten an item right now which I've never gotten in the game before, which is a trident. I've never actually gotten a trident before, and it's so cool. But yeah, so I'm going to head back to spawn. I need to go get gravel from the gravel mountain near the end portal. And I forgot to mention it while recording, but we're going to do a time lapse of the gravel starting now. Okay, so now I've just been crafting all of that sand and gravel that I've just collected into concrete powder. So I've got a shulker box and about a half. So now all I need to do is grab this pickaxe right here, take these 2 shulker boxes, go down to the water, and then do a little something like this. Yeah, I'll be here for a while. Whew, okay, so I've got this much concrete powder and 1 stack in my inventory. And I'm ready to go and see... Oh, wow. How does this stuff get out here? Interesting. So I'm gonna go start building it so long. So, another time lapse. Okay, so I'm in the middle of a dilemma. I'm not sure whether to leave this open, because I think it looks kind of cool, or to continue with the original design and close it off. The drawback of it being open being everything that I do inside here will be visible, but that could be kind of cool. Or I could close it, but I think this looks really cool at the moment, just being an open build. Gonna need to think about that. Give me a second. Okay, so after a little bit of deliberation, I decided I am going to keep my base open like this, and just use nice materials in order to build this, like glass, and use white concrete for the redstone. So you can still see the redstone, it might look pretty cool. And I've also come up with a design for the sorting system that I'm going to use. It's pretty basic, average sorting system. And the reason it's possible is only because of, not that one. That one. This, for all the chests and for all the comparators that I need. And I also do have one cobblestone, and quite a bit of it, and also a super smelter. So I don't know how much stone I have, but I have more than enough cobblestone if I do need to smelt it. So I am going to do this, and through the power of editing, when I snap my fingers, this will be done. Watch, look. No, hold on. We're gonna be looking at it. Hold on. Okay. Ready, and see, storage system built. It definitely did not take a day and a bit. Definitely not. I mean, it looked like a second on camera, but that took well over 3 to 4 hours. It's insane. But now it is done. It is amazingly done, and I want to show you around. So, this is the basic design. It's got item filters up here, nice and open over here to like kind of complement the general aesthetic of being open with the open build. And then what the space down here is for all the blocks. So say this chest is for granite. There it goes. This chest is for andesite. This chest is for stone. That's how it's going to work, and on certain ones that we don't have it, it's going to be here, item frame, item. So, let's show you what took so long. So, this layer itself, not very hard. This layer, it would have taken a little bit longer, not too long. There we go, down. Yep, another one. Well, and then we've got the silos. Now, this took the absolute longest, not because of the filters themselves. I mean, only these 8 have filters. The chests, however, I mean, this is 5 times 5 times 2, so that's 50 chests. 50 chests take 2 logs. That's 100 logs just for this wall here. Another 100 logs. This is, say, around 300. Oh, wait, 200. They say that's 350. That was so much wood to gather up. It was insane, going to a jungle and mining down all those trees. But now it is done, and I'm so very happy. So, how this works is all of these ones from this upwards are all exactly the same, single chests for sorters, and I might just bring them out by one, but it's not exactly necessary for now. And then the silos are for like stone, granite, dirt, all the big items that you have a lot of. These are, this end is not filtered, it's just for any farms. They can go straight into here. And then this one is the chests that haven't been, the items that haven't been sorted by all of those. Items that I haven't put into a sorting system, they all come here, and then I can go through chests if I say need something obscure, like a, or non-stackable, for like example, either trousers, or, I don't know. Rotten flesh. Rotten flesh would probably be on the bulk. What's an obscure item? Trying to think of an obscure item. End rods. I don't have very many of those. That could be one. Or this diamond called H. But yeah, so that is done. It took absolutely forever. I mean, it doesn't look that much, but that's comparators. Each of those comparators is 3 stone, 1 quartz, 2 redstone torches, which is another 2 redstone and 2 sticks, and another piece of redstone dust for every single one of these chests. Hoppers also use chests to craft. Oh, this was an absolute nightmare, but now it's done, and now I can now sort out all of my items and finally organize that mess over there. But I have a few last touch-ups to do, like adding the water, for example. That's a pretty big touch-up. And just putting in all the items and filtering them. But yeah, that's it. So I am now done this, but also I am done this episode because I don't have any more time. This episode's up. I've spent way too long doing this, but thank you guys so much for watching. This has been me, NPC, and goodbye.